points in the game.
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense making their way on the field to open this game. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they have gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Caught by the receiver. And the game just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Direct snap to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Good catch is hauled in. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Hand off to the back. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Williams. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
QB keeper all the way. Touchdown, Gators, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quick throw to the left. But they don't make the connection. That one is in.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Grabbed by the receiver. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw, testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He finds some space. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Design quarterback run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Williams. And it's caught. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Can he make it to the marker? He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here. He hands it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. So the defender jumping, enticing the offense to move. That'll cost the defense 5 yards. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Gators are in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They'll feed the back again. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
0.
Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action here on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
To the air, it's Carr. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Over the middle, it's Hamilton. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They're going to run the option. Back's got it on the pitch. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's looking deep down the middle. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll give it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Tries the right with a quick throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Comes up with the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Gators come to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Singleton. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. To throw, it's Williams. Receiver makes the grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again, getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's the target, and it's complete. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal leader will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter, cut in to this huge lead. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to chuck it again. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have, but you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal. Dropping back, it's Williams. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. 2nd down and goal upcoming. To bootleg here. On the move now. Touchdown, Gators. They are pouring it on now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Alabama, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st down, it's play action. Finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. To throw, it's Carr. A deep shot to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he takes it at the 40. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. He's in the clear. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
That makes the score Florida 31, Alabama 0.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made on the left side. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to pass. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. Caught completion. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. Back behind the quarterback line in a pistol. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Looking to throw again. The sure hands. It's Hamilton.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete. 3rd down try fails, and they'll punt it. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30. Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Williams. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. Short connection to the tight end here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. The tight end has got it. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the extra point was up and good.
Alabama, 0.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That gain makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Russell. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and it brings certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Try to convert with a sneak. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Leaning on the run game here late.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
To the air, it's Williams. Looks to the left, pass caught. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Ball handed off. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And they hand it off to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.